we want to look at how to add vectors. A very simple addition of vectors. So I want to look at this time, and we are taking a question from JAMB exam, particularly year 2003, on vector addition. You can always visit my blog, please. You are invited to do so. That's www.examsoul.blogspot.com for resources, studying resources, and you're going to enjoy what you have there. You're going to have a nice time browsing through my blog. But the question that we have here is, which of the following represents vector difference W equals to V1 minus V2? You see that? Which of them represents vector difference W equals to V1 minus V2? Okay, which of them? Now let us look at. Now, W means from this place to this place, or from here to this place, or from here to this place, or from here, this W not, or from here to this place. In vector, when we have an arrow, okay, this way, when we draw a line and an arrow. The arrow indicates the direction of travel of vector, either force or velocity, while the length indicates the size, the magnitude of the vector. The direction of the vector is indicated by the arrow, while the magnitude is indicated by the length. So you can see now, W means when we are traveling from here this way, that's what the arrow shows, and the length shows the magnitude. So that means we are moving from tail, when we have an arrow this way, this is the tail, this is the head. This is the tail, this is the head. The tail, this is the head. So we move from tail to head. That should be positive. Alright, anytime we move from head to the tail, that's what? Negative. Okay? So let's see. So that means when we have A this way, that means this is A. We are going from here to this place. Then we move from here to this place, that becomes minus A. Okay? Do you understand that? We move from head to tail, that is minus A. We move from tail to head, that is plus A. Alright, so which of them represents W equals to V1 minus V2? Now when we see W, we move from here to this place. We move from this place to this place, that's on a straight line. The alternative route that we can take is either go like this, then to this place. Now when we move from here to this place, that is minus V2, because we are moving from the head of V2 to the tail of V2, that's minus. Then from here to here also what? Minus V1. So definitely option A is wrong. Then option B, that is W, which is what? From tail to this place, that's the first route. The first route, straight line, that is W is what? From this place to this place. Then the alternative method is to go like this, from here to this place, then from here to this place. So this is positive, positive. So here, that means W here is what? V1 plus V2. So this is also what? Wrong. Option B is wrong. Let's look at option C. Moving from here to this place. Are we together? W, moving from here to this place. That's on a straight line. Then taking the alternative route, we can move from here like this, then come like this. So we move from here to this place and come this way. You can see that this time W, for the V1, that is what? Positive, that's V1. For the V2, we are moving from head to tail, that is what? Negative. So automatically, obviously, option C is what? Correct. Option C gives us what? V1 minus V2. Let's look at option D. Option D, that is from, we are looking at W, which is this. Okay, W. So then the alternative route is what? From here to this place, then here. That's what? V2 minus V1. So that is what? That is also wrong. So the answer is option C. Please settle down and understand how this thing works. How does it work? We are moving, when we write W now, we move from here to this place, from the tail of W to the head of W. Now the first distance. Then the alternative route is to go through other vectors. Now other vectors we are moving from the tail to the head. So that means we can move like this. That's the alternative. So then that means when we come like this, we are going against V2. That's minus V2. When we go like this, we are going against V1, which is minus V1. For this one to this from tail to head. In that case, we are going in line with V1, in line with V2. That's positive. This case, our W is this way, okay? So we can go like this, in line with V1 against V2. That's minus V2, okay? I hope that solves some problem that you might have been trying to solve all these days. Let me give you additional question. If you have a vector diagram of this kind, let's say we have a vector diagram of this kind. And this is A, this is B, this one is C. And we are asked to write out C, vector C. What would that be? Vector C, of course, is going to be equal to, vector C, we move from tail to head. Then the alternative is to go like this and come back to this. We are moving from tail to head. So when we go like this, that's against A. When we go like this, that is in line with B. So that is what? B minus A. So that's vector what? That's vector C. Right. Hope you understand that. That's all. I once again encourage you to make sure you go through your textbooks, solve as many questions as possible in the exercise pages, and make sure you also work with your past question and answer. Okay, solve as many questions as possible on this very topic which I have taught you, and then take your time to always visit my blog, because I shall be uploading some materials that will definitely be of good use to you. They will definitely help you. They will enhance your success. Right. But everything depends on you. You have to be what? You have to be committed, you have to be disciplined, and you have to be optimistic about everything. I wish you all the best. Thanks.